Hey guys, Aileen here with another video about some healthier snack options. Of course, you guys know about fruit and yogurt and those sort of things. However, if you are on the go or you are going on vacation, or if you, like me, you have a job where you go somewhere else for several days while you're on your job, this is a great option. I'm going to start with showing you guys how I make my little nut mix. This is my go-to snack every single morning. I tend not to be able to cook breakfast where I work just because the breakdown of how the morning goes and all of that stuff. So if I am able to make some eggs, awesome, but this is my go-to. It's also a great snack if I don't finish it in the morning that I can snack on throughout the day, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what goes into this mix. I have several jars already made up, so that will last me for a week, and then I kind of just sit down and mix it up in my little bowl and then put them in the jars. So I'm going to show you what goes into that nut mix, and then I'm going to highlight a few other options as far as healthier snacks for grab and go. Okay, so the most important thing that this mix is the nuts, and I am a super big nut snob. So I have tried, I kid you not, probably 15 different brands of macadamia nuts. They are by far my favorite nut, and some of them were really not good. I will even say there's a really well-known brand that tends to get sponsors a lot, and I tried them and it just tasted burnt to me. To their credit, they did reach out and ask how I liked them, and I was honest. I told them I don't really like the flavor of your nuts, so you probably don't want me to leave a review. And they said, oh, let us refund you and you can just gift them. And I did. I gave them away to a friend, and I thought that was really awesome. So that was House of Macadamia. I didn't enjoy the taste, but I know a lot of people do. So this one right here is my absolute favorite of all of the macadamia nuts I've found. These are the best flavor. They are super buttery and rich. They are salted. I love salt. So if you're looking for a lightly salted nut, this is not going to be it. They might actually have a non-salted variety. Check that out. I'm sure they do because this one says salted, so they probably got non-salted. Anyhow, Good Sam is the name. They do have a smaller bag as well, but I go through them pretty quickly, so I get the big bag. And when I first found them, I was eating way too much of them. It was giving me some digestion issues because obviously you guys know if you eat too many nuts, you get some adverse effects. So did my research and found the ideal amount is 30 nuts per day over all the tree nuts. And so I do 15 of these, and then I do 15 of the next nut I'm going to show you. So I go ahead and I take 15 of these, and I'm not 100% like strict on counting an entire nut as one. Like obviously this is one, but I would also count this as one even though it's a half. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the reason I do that is because sometimes half a nuts are really big. Like look at that. That's really big. So I'm fine calling that I'm calling that one nut. I'm okay with that. Better safe than sorry, and I do want them to last. They're pretty expensive. It's like a $30 bag right here. Well worth it, 100%. I've bought them like, I don't know, for the last year. Probably like one a month, maybe. Okay, then we go on to the next nut. I am also a big almond fan, and I have gone through several variations of these as well. Almonds aren't as hard to find good ones. You can find good salted almonds almost anywhere. However, it does have that little skin that can sometimes get stuck between your teeth, down your throat, causing some unpleasant feelings. And so when I found these, I was also searching for the perfect almond. Again, kind of expensive, but well worth it. They're like gourmet almonds. They are a Kirkland brand. I get them on Amazon. And they are Marcona almonds, grown in Spain, roasted and seasoned, again, with sea salt. They are very salty, which again, I love because that was what I was looking for. And these do not have that skin on them. So again, I do 15 of these, and I don't do the same thing with the counting of these. If it's a half, I will grab 2 of them because these are a lot smaller. So like this one right here, this is 2 halves. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So then that together, the macadamia nuts and the almonds are my 30 nuts. Then we go to the fruit. These are the best banana chips I have found. If you're not picky about banana chips, you can just pick them up from the Dollar Tree or whatever. I am a little bit picky when it comes to banana chips because sometimes they're super, super hard. And I just don't enjoy that. Like, you can't even enjoy them if you can't crunch through them really easily. So these ones are Anna and Sarah, brings the flavor of the world. Very, very large bag. And I'm not as particular with counting these. Because, you know, bananas have a good source of potassium. So it's not like I have to cut back. I don't put a ton because I do have a restricted amount of area that they're going into. But I'll do like 2 small handfuls. It's maybe like 15 to 20 banana chips. And then my most recent addition to the nut mix is one of my favorites. And it is, it's just half of a That's It bar. This is one of my most favorite grab and go snacks because it is so simple. It is seriously the best name for this because that's it. This is apples and strawberries, and the ingredients are apples and strawberries. And then it says may contain occasional stem, seed, or pit fragments. But it is amazingly delicious. So I'm going to show you. I do about a half a bar. This is what it looks like if you've not tried it. The flavor is amazing. They have a bunch of different flavors, but I'm just really partial to the strawberry apple. So that's always what I circulate back to. And I just kind of break it into a few pieces. If you look in my nut mix, you can see it kind of looks like raisins in there. Those are just the broken up pieces of That's It bar. So that goes in there with it. I try to do kind of smaller pieces, like the size of a raisin, so that it'll last. And it just gives me something fruity to chew on in between the nuts and the sesame sticks that I'll put in next. Like I said, I have a sweet tooth, so this is a necessary part of my morning snack. And I love so much that there's nothing extra added in. And of course, the ones I just read to you are the other ingredients that we put in before. I forgot to tell you. This one right here is not just banana. It also has coconut oil and cane sugar, so they do sweeten it just a little bit. And again, if you want a different kind without that sweetening, you can absolutely do that. And then, of course, the almonds and the macadamia nuts. I did not read the ingredients because they are simply just one ingredient, which is my favorite kind of snack if I can find it. This is the last. This is a honey roasted sesame stick. This one by far has the most ingredients. We've got enriched wheat flour, soybean oil, sesame seeds, honey coating, bulgur wheat, maltodextrin, xanthan gum, salt, beet flour for color, turmeric for color, and sesame seeds. And so, yeah, this is sesame sticks. I get them on Amazon as well. I will have all of this stuff linked in the description below. I basically just do 1 to 2 handfuls. And that's it. I will mix it up a little bit in the bowl, and then I will put it directly in the jar. Sorry, that was Monkey coming up to say hello. I mix it up so that, you know, you don't get all of the sesame sticks at the top or all of the almonds or, you know, whatever. And that is my little bowl. If it's too much for the jar, I'll save it for the next jar. But right here is what fits in this. I think this is a 9-ounce jar. Also, we'll link these down below. I do make my own labels with my lovely Dymo label maker. Okay, so that is the nut mix. I also wanted to highlight a couple more candy, or a couple more snacks for you. Of course, one of the ingredients in that was the That's It bar, which is a great grab and go. I also have this weird little nut thing I found. This is what the box looks like when you first buy it. And it kind of looks like it's from a different country. It's not. It is non-GMO, project verified, organic, USA made, Brazilian inspired. And inside of here, you get several little boxes. And then, actually, you know what? Let me just read this to you. This was not sponsored. They did not send me these. I found them, I loved them, and I continue to buy them. So it says, "Dear customer, I am Marco M. Salem, CEO and founder of Pesokin. I want you to know that I greatly appreciate your purchase. If you're trying our product for the first time, you will notice that our snacks are crumbly. Get excited. The texture is the reason why our snacks will melt deliciously in your mouth. The naturally occurring peanut oil is all that holds the snacks together. We do not add any additional binding agents. As such, please open the wrapper gently and ensure that you have the best experience possible. We at Pesokin understand that damage can occur during shipping. Please contact me directly if you are not 100% satisfied with your order. We will do whatever it takes to meet your expectations. I would be delighted if you would kindly share your thoughts about the product on Amazon. Your review is paramount to us." And then there is a little email address below. I absolutely love these little things. Now, the packaging I showed you was specifically for that reason, because they are crumbly. So you've got a box in a box, and then inside each of these are 2, I already ate one, so you're only going to see one in here, but they're 2 individually packaged. And I mean, I haven't had one yet today, so I'm going to go ahead and just open it up and show you guys the delicious delight that is the Pesokin peanut butter snack. And I'll read you guys the ingredients too. They've got a lot of good stuff in here. And it is a bit crumbly. It does look like a pellet that you might see at a pet food store or something. It's a very odd shape for a snack. But it is, trust me, it is delicious. And it kind of reminds me of a no-bake cookie, where it's held together, but the minute you bite it, the ingredients kind of fall apart in your mouth. So good. So good. If you like peanut butter, I believe I have the Cocoa Crunch one too. So it's got a little bit of a chocolate taste to it. Delicious. If you like peanut butter, highly recommend you guys try these. So good. I purposely don't take too many of those when I go to work because I know I'll eat them all. So I have to limit myself. The ingredients in these: roasted peanuts, cane sugar, cocoa powder, organic crispy quinoa. And then it says contains less than 2% of the following: salt, organic cornstarch, stevia, natural flavors, and then of course it contains peanuts. So, really simple ingredient list. Of course, made in the US. It does look like something you would find from another country though. but I absolutely love that. And then the last thing I'm going to say is, or the last snack I'm going to highlight is one that I just made a review of, and that is the Hey Yum organic candy. My biggest challenge in trying to eat cleaner is to separate myself from the candy that I love so much. And one of the ways I'm doing that is to replace them with healthier options. So this is just a little jar that I found on Amazon, and I put the candy inside there. I've got the organic gums, I've got the gummies, I've got the sour flowers, I've got the whatever else the other name was. It kind of, that's a couple days worth of gummies right there that I can just keep in my snack bag, and just kind of, if I'm having a sweet tooth moment, instead of going and finding some Skittles or gummy bears, I can grab something that I know I'm still getting that sugar, but I'm getting a lot less of those really harmful ingredients mixed in there as well. So that is, I think that's all. That's all the, sorry, I keep saying, that's all the alternative snacks I have that will hopefully help you in your journey to eat a little cleaner, maybe get something a little healthier to grab for that will still satisfy your craving for crunch, for flavor, for sugar. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something new, and if you enjoyed this video, I hope you will consider subscribing. I've got a lot of clean eating content coming up, and I would love to have you as a viewer of my channel. So, hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.